Do you crave a good retro handheld? Well, you'll want to stick around for today's video, because today we search Akihabara high and low for everything Game Boy related. We'll check out what they have to offer, from the common games to the super rare carts and handhelds. And of course, we're going to be looking for my favorite junk and the best deals we can find. Hi, I'm Scruffy Looking RGB, and I take you on retro game hunting adventures all over Japan. If you like what you see here, click the subscribe button, because I bring you new retro game hunting adventures from Japan every week. We start our journey from Retro Game Camp, which is considered the most overpriced game shop in Akihabara. The reason is I'd like to start off high and try to find better deals as we go along. But you never know. It's New Year's and it's sales time, so that may be good savings for us. They oftentimes have 50% off stickers, which makes the price just about what it should be, or a little less if we're lucky. A little side note, these are not Game Boy games, but I found some really cheap Famicom games in their junk bins out front. I found some really good stuff in the past in these junk bins out front. I think one day I found a Twin B for the Famicom for about 200 yen. So it always pays to take a look in the junk bin. But we're looking for Game Boy stuff today, so I'm gonna focus on Game Boy, though my attention may wander.
Game Boy Color at $46.80. There's also Atomic Purple for $49.80. There's a Gold Pocket for $4,000. There's heavy wear on the back. We got Clear for $49.80. There's Game Boy carts on sale here, 50% off. Lots of Sailor Moon titles. They got some DMGs for $67.80. A red one for $69.80. Red Arima loose cart for about $7.50 after the 50% discount. There's a red pocket here for $4,500. Gold stickers mean their battery has been replaced. We've got a lot of different series here. Some of the popular ones: Rockman series, we've got the Turtles series. And one of my favorites, the Goemon series. They've also got the classic mini series of games for the GBA boxed up here on the wall. There are many GBA loose carts to be had as well. Taking a peruse in the display case, there's a Game Boy Pocket Lite for $120 to $130, and they've got a Advance SP for $5,300. They have a couple of Game Boy Micros in here, $228 a piece. This one here though, this Mother 3 limited edition version, $460. Wow. Here we got another rare, really rare loose cart at about $250. Magical Chase for the Game Boy Color. This game looks like a lot of fun. It's got some nice graphics, and it looks like a fun little shooter. I have not played, I don't think, any shooters for the Game Boy Color, but I don't think I could spend $250 for this, so I will definitely be ROMing this game in the near future, because it looks like a lot of fun. Kind of like a spin off of Cotton, if you will. Also, moving along, they've got Akumajo Dracula in the box. It states it's missing its manual for $80. These Wizardry in the box carts are about $50 a piece. Another Akumajo Dracula Circle of something or other for the GBA for another $80. Another in-box game. It's a wireless Super Famicom controller here. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Kind of cool. This is awesome here. This Pikachu Game Boy printer. It's the yellow one in a Pikachu colorways. $65 in the box. Kind of cool. This is the wall of Game Boy at Retro Game Camp. So we mosey along the trader to see what they have to offer in way of Game Boy games. Starting off high with case, we've got a boxed Game Boy Light at about $240, $98 for a loose one, which is actually about $35 cheaper than the one we saw at Retro Game Camp. There's a limited edition Astro Boy Game Boy Light as well. It's about $300, and an extreme green Game Boy Light for $300 as well. Final Fantasy IV Game Boy Micro going for $330. NES Advance SP for $300. Wizardry boxed for the Game Boy Color is quite spendy, it seems to be. Some Game Gear games here, Batman Returns and Fray. Coming up on Vanishing Racer, a rare one by Jalico. It's a nice little action platformer. Looks like the main protagonist is this cute little car, whose main attack is to jump on top of other cars. Go figure that. This game does have a lot of cute sprites and nice background designs for a Game Boy game. It's no wonder that it's so expensive. I don't know what your thoughts are on this game, but I still don't think I'd pay that much for it. Moving along, they have a Game & Watch here as well, about $120. Another heavy hitter, loose cart, GQ Hokai Gun, Jiasu. This is a rare one for the Game Boy, $437 for this, loose. It's not an average game collector's purchase, I don't think. But looking at this gameplay, it's easy to tell a lot went into the making of this game. I'd be lying if I said I didn't pique my interest checking this game out. Since I have very little experience with shooters on the GV, I think I'll definitely have to check out the ROM for this bad boy. And a few others just to see how they stack up to this beast of a price tag they've got here. Anyone out there actually lucky enough to own this one? Some more heavy ones. We've got Phantasm for $217. Another rare one by Jalico. Here we have Bubble Bobble Old and New for the GBA. This is a spendy one in box at 363 bones. I'm a sucker for those two cute little dinosaur dudes, but I will not be buying this one anytime soon. Graphics and sound seem to be on point, and I love me a good old-fashioned game of Bubble Bobble. So check this gameplay out. What are your thoughts on this one? Metal Slug Advance for $193. That is a big price tag as well. That was Trader's Dream Case. Now let's see some of the more common games and handhelds to see how they pair up with Retro Game Camps. Here's a Game Boy Pocket DMG Colorway for $66, two of them. And we've got Game Boy Color Atomic Purple in the box for $70.40, and a red one. There's also a loose game wall. This is a fan favorite, Kairu no Tame ni Kagami ni Naru, for $16. I'm gonna let you guys take in the sights and sounds of here in Trader while I take a quick break.
GBA in box about 7,000 each, give or take a little bit. Also, a good point to mention is that Trader also has tax included in the price, so it's something you don't have to worry about, which is always nice. Some more rare Advance SP, looks like a Gundam version for 98 bucks. We got a Spice Orange Advance SP as well. Blue and black, and we have a light blue for 60-ish. Some micro Gameboys for 200 to 180, 175-ish. From light blue, pink to silver. Got a silver one. And a Kumajo Dracula for 83 bucks. That's probably about the going price for this one, I'd say. Gradius Generations 74. I wouldn't mind getting that one.
Gameboy の世界とスーパーファミコンの世界が今結ばれるスーパーゲームボーイ。すべてのゲームボーイソフトがスーパーファミコンでプレイできる。テレビの大画面で好きな色がいろいろつけられる。ゲームボーイソフトとスーパーファミコンの夢の架け橋、スーパーゲームボーイ。
新しいドンキーコングとテトリスフラッシュも同時に新発売。
So we take a quick walk down to Superpotato to see what Mario and Star Fox has got in store for us over there. Hey Mario, what do you got for us today?
It's me, Mario!
And Mr. Star Fox? I see.
Let's go!
Alrighty then. On to the Game Boy games. Here's the common box games here. And the wall of Game Boys. Let's dive into that display case. So from right to left, limited edition Game Boy Light, Astro Boy, and ANA Game Boy Pocket. I'm not sure what this black colored one is from. The Mario one is from Justco, I believe. The ice blue Game Boy Color as well. A pair of Pokemon Center limited edition Game Boys loose, pearl colored box for 320. Game Boy Advance Pokemon version as well. Game Boy Micro, Final Fantasy IV version, 400 bucks, all blacks. Advance SP, it's gotta be rare in Japan. We've got a Pikachu Advance SP. Lots of rare systems here. Game Boy Light, 130. Another one for 130. Yeah, so these are a bit more pricey. I'd say Trader had a bit better of a deal. This is pretty close to what Game Camp has, but Game Camp didn't have this variety, that's for sure. Some Game Boy Pockets in the box, I believe. Or no, those are a Play It Loud version of the Game Boy, I think. We've got a lime green Game Boy Color. And a Model F Game Boy. Game Boy Light in the box, and an Extreme Green, which is really cool. I think that says 470 bucks. The more common games here, we've got a Game Boy in a tin, which is always cool to come across. I don't think the game is all that great though. Pokemon Gold, going for 25 bucks. Seems kind of expensive, but depending on the quality of the box and what's in it, I think it varies. 28 bucks for Pikachu. 29, I think that was. I've seen them for way less, like 14, 13 bucks a piece, but this is Super Potato, so you're gonna play extreme prices. But in exchange for that, you do get a lot of variety to choose from and easy access. Twin B, $27. Choto Q, 6 golden coins Mario Land for 25 bucks. We have Bonk's Adventure for 36. This is kind of a rare one on Game Boy. That's why it's a little bit more expensive. We've got Spy vs. Spy. and Spot. The good old 7-Up Dot. Zelda Densetsu for $29. Another Zelda game here. Ghostbusters 2, $30 in box. Love the cover art. I hear it's a really good action platformer for both the NES and the Game Boy. There's quite a few here. I'll let you continue to watch, and I'll be back in a few. DMGs for about $100. On the second shelf up, we've got Game Boy Colors for about $70 to $80 in the box, and about $400 for the Super Game Boy. Famicom add-on there. We got an SP for $100. Game Boy Pockets in the box. The DMG style Game Boy Pocket in the box. Pocket printer, about $35. Game Boy 2 for about $40. Some peripherals, some chargers, the Game Boy Pocket camera. We have Play It Louds for $76 and $71, the yellow and green. The clear one, also $71, not bad. I still need to get me a clear one, which is probably one of my favorites besides the original. $49 for this heavily yellowed one. Some pockets over here from $38 to $47. A silver one for $43. Black one for $36, and a red one for $52. Another Game Boy Colorway one there. We got some Game Boy Advanced. $47 a piece here, $43. Some Game Boy Colors loose for about $50. $40 to $50, which seems kind of expensive. I think even Retro Game Camp was even cheaper, I believe. Also, we got some Advanced SPs for about $70 to $80. And back over to the case, we take a look at some of the games that are boxed, and also they have quite a few loose games as well. Too many to look at. Some boxed GBA games. Swati, what is that? I can't read that right now. Metroid. And Street Fighter 2. Kuroro Shapu. Fire Emblem, which I hear is pretty good. A pair of those. Some Goemon games in here as well, which I also hear is pretty good. I have not played any of them. I'm very lacking on GBA gameplay, so you guys can tell me. There's Sansara Naga 1 and 2 on one disc. I believe that's a Japanese RPG. I don't think it ever released in the States. A lot of people ask me about Japanese RPGs, and that's one that comes to mind. Double Dragon, very cool. $327 for that one. Wow. Darius R. Chomakaimura 2, I believe that is. Fire Emblem. Rockman and Forte. Metroid. A lot of stuff in here. Unfortunately, you can't see all the box artwork, but Metroid's going for about $4,000. That Double Dragon is quite expensive. to say the least. Now we move over to the loose games, and my, there are quite a few loose games in here. Let's take a quick look over what they've got. There's Terminator 2 in there, Snow Brothers, Undercover Corpse, or whatever that is. We have Mado's, Midon's Adventure for the Game Boy. There's a bunch of Bubble Bobble games that I've never seen before for the Game Boy. Didn't know existed. Some Game Boy collections here. Game Boy Collection 4, 3, 1, Dracula Densetsu in the box for $58. Bionic Commando, Rockman World are going not too expensive, from between $50 and $40. Surugaya, $90. I don't know what that is. Konami Collection 3, $151, so that is probably the expensive one. Ghostbusters 2, $41. Wizardry, we got Initial D in here for $75, and some Game Gear titles down here too. Surugaya, next to the station. So let's see what Surugaya has in way of Game Boy stuff. I know you're all itching to know. There's some SP Advances in here. There's a Game Boy Advance, a Game Boy Color for about $45, a Game & Watch for $51, the new Game & Watch that just came out, Wonder Swan for $69, Persona Q, a Nintendo 3DS LL, limited edition, I believe. I don't know what that red SP was, but it's probably a limited edition, I would imagine. Some other DS's here, limited edition looking ones as well. The loose cart wall, which is nowhere near the size of Retro Game Camp, but I think the prices are a bit nicer here, for some things anyways. I think Kirby was $300. I don't remember how much it was at Game Camp. Dragon Ball Z, $400. Tetris looks a little steep. I don't know if that's because this is the one with the special music on it or not. It could be. Not too certain. Donkey Kong. Actually, I've never actually played that Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. I hear it's supposed to be good. We got Zelda on the mini cart there for the GBA, $12. Ice Climber, $7.70. We got some honorable mentions in here. Fire Emblem, the GBA. I believe this is Sakura Wars for the Game Boy. I didn't know this even existed. Kind of cool, if you're into that. And some of the box games over here. Mother 3 for $54. A lot of GBA titles up top. Game Boy Advance titles as well. I'm going to take a quick break. You guys take a look at some games, and I'll be right back. A game simply titled Ninja for $49 about. Looks like it's priced down. I don't know if this is an action platformer or what. I like the anime on the front, looks pretty cool. Just says Ninja. These small tins with Bomberman inside are pretty darn cool. This is Game Boy Bomberman 3. 20 bucks-ish. A lot of cool artwork here and there. Got Kirby for 16 in the box. Turtles 2 for 70. That's always an expensive one. 86 bucks for this one. It's action platformer. Exciting arcade Athena. Not sure what that is. We've got Pokemon Pinball, which is always a good one. 13 bucks for that in the box. Love the artwork on these, especially Pac-Man. That's so nostalgic. Pac-Man for 16 bucks. Game Boy Color. Oh, sorry, this is Game Gear. Excuse me. Game Gear there. And we got Game Boy Color, Pokemon Gold for 15. Definitely cheaper than it was over at Super Potato. Red, I don't know why it's so much more expensive, 25. And you'll find that Pikachu is only 16. We've got green and blue, which tend to be more expensive. I think green was the actual first one, or was it blue? I don't remember. But they're always more expensive for some odd reason. And didn't catch the name of that. A lot. What is this? Can we get that? Tenka Ryuichi something. Gundam SD type game. Dragon Quest Monsters. Cheap. 400 yen for that. You have Dragon Quest 1 and 2 for 2,000, I think it was. Dragon Quest 1400, 1 and 2. Yeah, that's it. Zelda Densetsu for 2,000. Grandia for the color, 990. Star Ocean for 750. I'd say about 99.9% of these games I've never played. Wizardry for 30. It's a bit cheaper than it is on a lot of other places. I think it was more like 50 in the display case other places. I think this is Athena. Aresa. 2,300 for part 2 of Aresa. And part 3, 51 bucks. So that must be a rare game by Yanoman. Oops, as I drop it to the floor. Asena 3. These little blue cards are just saying the game is not in here. Take it to the register. $19 for that tin one. That's a bit expensive for a Super Game Boy when you can pick them up for about 100. I think it was actually cheaper at Super Potato. They were going for 400 yen. There's another Game Boy tin game. Is this Game Boy Wars? Pretty cool. Love the anime on the front. There's 2 of those in there. This is Sakura Wars. Don't quote me on that. Sailor Moon R, 2,500. Karateka Master Legends. Sorry for the misfocus. 30 bucks. Master Karateka. Puzzle Boy. Like the artwork. It's a little spud in a ninjin or a carrot dude. 18 bucks for that. 700 for Bayamasta Duel. We got a spot over here for 20 bucks. Cheaper than Super Potato, but this is also heavily sun bathed, so the color is faded a lot. Shogi for 700, and we've got Tetris for 900. Poppin' Music for Game Boy Disney Tunes for the Game Boy Color, $29. Interesting game here. I've never played it, so I don't know what it's all about. Table puzzle games. They've got them separated by category. Ultraman, 12 bucks. Donkey Kong, 15 bucks. I do like the artwork on Donkey Kong. That is pretty cool. But let's take a peruse before we head out of this shop. There is something in this case that caught my eye, so on deeper inspection of this little basket here, you can see something quite cool. An 800 yen pocket. That is the cheapest deal we've seen all day. And an 1800 yen Game Boy Color clear one. It just says there's some scratches on the screen. I don't see any erosion on the contacts in the battery, so that's not a bad one. 500 yen for a Game Boy Color, a yellow one. Some scratches on the screen and it says it doesn't start up. So let's take this one home. You can't beat that. 500 yen for a Game Boy Color. And all my modders out there, you know I'm gonna mod this one. So I'll definitely leave a link to the mod at the end of this video. Question of the day. What is your most coveted Game Boy memorabilia, game, or handheld? Either in your collection or something that you're looking for. Also, what would you have picked up from today's hunt? Would you have bought the 500 yen Game Boy Color? Let me know down in the comments as well. I look forward to talking with you during the premiere chat and down in the comments section. If you want to see some of my other Game Boy related mods, click the video on the left. Or if you want to see more game hunting in Japan, click the video on the right. Happy modding and hunting to you all. Stay safe, but above all, stay scruffy looking.
Who's scruffy looking?